One of the things that come out was the artists were at the stage where they were sick of talking about lockdown. So they wanted to use Aildanio, which in English is restart, to how they've restarted their practice. Where is it going to go to? What is it going to do? And the ways and means that they've got. So it was a selection of, I think there was over 100 entries. 3 selectors, they didn't know who the artists were, it was just numbers they were looking at. It went through 2 rounds. So there was 25 artists selected in the art prize.
When I actually painted You'll Be the Death of Me, I was going through the PIP process. And before then it was DLA, Disability Living Allowance, and now it's Personal Independence Payment. And I can vividly remember some government minister being on the telly that day saying that they want to help the people in the most need, and that's what they were there for, you know, and they were doing that thing that Conservative people always, you know, with their hands. And I was so incensed, I went upstairs and I got my photocopy of my PIP form, my real PIP form, and just started ripping it up and sticking it to the canvas. And it was unconscious, really, that I started to draw people that were drowning as well, that they were sinking and dead and desperate and looking upwards for some sort of help, because that's how I felt at the time. So the actual collage is genuinely made up of my personal independence form. And I made it with no care or attention. It really is scraped together and glued, and if I could have spat on it I probably would have done that as well, which isn't very nice really. It was anger, it was pure anger and hopelessness and wishing that I had some help or understanding, you know. So it's like a protest really, that I don't know if anybody would understand it unless they actually got hold of the painting and literally read some of the things that you have to talk about in a PIP form. Is so dehumanising. You have to explain to them how you go to the toilet and what happens afterwards in detail. Who else has to fill in a form like that? So yeah, it's a horrible, icky painting collage. I know so many people that have gone through it, and it's just, even talking about, I can feel my heart going just talking about it. It's terrifying because you rely on that money to live, and it's it's subsistence, but the way you get treated, like, you know, well what's wrong with you? You know, you could be people who are missing limbs. People who've got Down syndrome have to continually prove to the government over and over and over. I'm on a soapbox now. Do you want me to stop? But they do, you know, I know people, me for instance, if I could get up and get a job tomorrow, I'd love to. I don't want to be stuck in the house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, never seeing anybody, never leaving, you know. It's, yeah, sorry, I'm talking too much now, aren't I?